Alright, I don't want anyone to say what I'm going to say to my Uncle Stephen Peterson. Don't even say it to my Uncle Quentin Peterson. Don't even say it to my Uncle Douglas Peterson. Don't even say it to my Uncle, David Peterson, because they'll get upset about this. And like I will say right now, unfortunately, they cannot undo what has happened anyway. Back before I moved up here and before I got married, my grandma Peterson told me she did not want to die in a car accident. She said when she dies, she wants a big old sermon from a pastor, so because her boys don't go to church. And I remember her now saying she wanted to be buried in a casket. And unfortunately, she's getting cremated, and they're claiming that this is what she has told them, that only what she's told, I think, either Quentin and Stephen only, or Douglas and Stephen only. I don't want to weigh, but anyway, you can't undo that, but it's like, I feel, well, what they should have done was, I think what she should have done was done a will and put it in there, her last wishes of how she wanted to her own funeral to go. Because, like I said, this would cause my family some issues if they hear now, 2 years ago or more, she wanted to be buried in a coffin, in a casket, basically, and to have basically a big old church service. You know, she didn't say anything about wanting it in a church. This is where I didn't want to tell anyone that. She didn't want to die of cancer, yeah. She just wanted to die of natural causes, basically. But she wanted to live for a lot of years, and that was her wishes. Yeah, because I think, no one really realizes this, but if I go and I say it, like I said, I get in trouble. But yeah, she did not want to be cremated. She wanted to be buried. Now if they find this out from me, yeah, it would cause trouble. I think not only that, confusion in the family, because like I said, they already probably turned her to ashes, and she, like I said, it'd be hard to undo it. So that way she'd be buried in a casket, basically. Because then, basically, what they would have to do if they had to undo it all, instead of her ashes being in a urn, it would have to be in a casket, and the casket would have to be stayed shut. So, with a vault and all that, and then I don't think they'd really want to do that either, because then you're paying for a box with a little bit of ashes in it. But, like I said, I still pray that she's all of a sudden alive yet, but like I said, I have my own reasons for wanting her to still be around until she's 90, is just because, when I have kids, I kind of would like my kids to see their great grandma. So, just so people understand. Yeah, she's being buried. The the funeral's gonna be around Tomah, Wisconsin. I think it was Sonnenberg Funeral Home they went through with all this. But when they find out she actually wanted to be buried in a casket, this is going to cause problems. Like I said, I don't care if you guys tell Sonnenberg this, but because Sonnenberg's going to look at it and be like, what? Her actual last wishes were to be buried? And they're going to be like, they're going to throw this down and say we can't undo this. But then the cost would have to come out of the Undertaker's pocket, and they're not going to like that either. So basically they would sit down and wanting Grandpa to have basically a say in this all. But the thing is, like I don't really want to say right now is, even I'm hoping that, people blurt this out to Shamula's father, Robert Antos. Because like I said, I believe that probably when his daughter and him find out about Kevin saying these two stories, that's it. There's going to be no trust with Kevin in them. So, I think what'll happen is they'll want Kevin Ness to go away and, basically apologize for saying all this stuff. So, but I just don't really want a lot of people getting upset on this either, but I really just hate to say this. I kind of want to put this question to my brother Kevin Forrest Peterson Jr. What are you going to do when that bitch of a girlfriend of yours, Shamula Antos, catches wind that you're saying two different stories about her, saying you want to dump her and then saying differently otherwise to everyone else? And what are you going to do when she finds out that you're talking about wanting to dump her and marry a waitress that works at Denny's? And what are you going to do when she finds out that you are letting Jaime's girlfriend that is Asian flirt with you yet, and she still messages you out of the blue, text messaging or privately messaging you over Facebook? Yeah, I think you're gonna run into probably a lot of trouble. Because, just wait till they find out. Because, I don't think Shayla's gonna be so forgiving when she finds out. But here's another thing. My husband, he doesn't agree that we should drop off the program right away Thursday. what I don't want to tell him is it wouldn't take that fucking long, and I think we should. It's gonna be on the way home. We're not gonna be there through the whole thing, is what I was wanting to tell him. So I'd have to message my mom and aunt. So, but like I said, I don't want to say this to him, but I really just would, like I hate to say this kind of teaches you too. Grandma, they went against Grandma's wishes, basically. Yeah, she wanted to be buried. She said that years ago. Not too many years ago, really, but, it tells you have everything written in a will as how you want your last wishes. But, yeah, as for me, I don't know. And do you already seem to think it's my references that aren't? And they're thinking that all these places are calling. And I'm like, a lot of them places don't call your references. They want to see that you have references. So I didn't want to tell them this. Sears didn't call my references. No. I shake my head on this and say, why do you think absolutely no, it's the references, not the fact that it's the town of Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, Lake Cali. The employers in them towns are way too fucking picky. I didn't want to tell them this. I had that interview over about almost 2 weeks ago. I should have known something last week. So, I don't know. But, yeah, and, yeah, it's all crazy stuff.